Aloha, I'm Tim Kelly with Stat Real Estate and Stat Property Management, and today I'd like to talk about avoiding the top 5 mistakes when buying on Oahu. Number 1, don't buy leasehold property. Leasehold property means you are renting the land underneath the building, someone else owns it. The landowner can take the land back at the end of the lease and also take back your property. Mistake number 2, hire a professional home inspector. Many buyers think that they can look at a property and decide whether or not there are issues, or they have some contractor friend that doesn't thoroughly inspect the property before recommending going further. A professional home inspector, 1, follows a detailed checklist. Number 2, provides you a detailed report on the condition of the property, and that includes checking for building code issues. Many properties will have simple issues that are safety related and can be resolved quickly, but if not identified, means you are stuck with dealing with the issue after the fact. Number 3, don't buy the property on your own. Use an experienced real estate agent. There is one caveat. If you have bought a lot of property in an area and are very familiar with the process, then feel free to do it on your own. You can save the commission. However, many people that try to do something on their own without being familiar with the location can end up having these issues. One of the issues may be that you end up overpaying for a property. We actually managed a property where someone bought it on their own, did not have recent comparable sales, and paid way too much for the property. As a result, their investment suffered because the rent didn't cover the mortgage. Not being familiar with the neighborhoods could mean that you buy something that really isn't appropriate for your goal. Interview many buyer's agents. You want someone with experience in the area and areas surrounding it. Don't use the listing agent. Many buyers will just go ahead and use the agent that's selling the property. However, that agent can't look out for your best interests. One instance is if the listing agent knows something that could put you in a better negotiating position, they can't share it. If you have your own buyer's agent and they find out something that can put you in a better negotiating experience, they are required to share it, and that's why you want to use your own agent. Inexperienced agents may not have the negotiating skills to provide the best outcome for your purchase. And inexperienced agents may also not know the best locations. You may think you know where you want to live, but an experienced agent can also show you other alternatives to make sure that's the case. Mistake number 4, don't accept a listing agent's rent figures. Many selling agents really have no idea what a property may rent for, or they may not be familiar with the difference between a short-term rental and a long-term rental. Vacancy rates are just as important as the amount of rent you're going to make. I have seen many comments from selling agents where they say this is a great investment property, even though from a property manager's point of view, it is really not a great investment property. Hire an experienced property manager if you are looking to buy investment property, and use that property manager to manage the property unless you plan on managing the property yourself. Mistake number 4, don't accept a listing agent's rent figures. There is quite often a reason why a property is cheap. It could be a poorly managed building where previous owners have suffered a great deal and this owner just wants to get out. Also, the property may not have the amenities that many people are looking for, particularly if you're buying this as an investment. Use a experienced property manager because they'll know what tenants in the area are looking for and steer you in the right direction. Finally, structural issues may make a property more of a headache than is worth it. And if you have a property that requires major repairs, the permits may just take too long for this investment to be worth it. If you have any other questions about buying property on Oahu, feel free to contact me at home@stat.com. Visit our YouTube channel for more information on buying property on Oahu or moving to Oahu. Aloha.